I'm saying hello today from a very, very special place just in the northern part of Miami, Florida. November 30th here with Sandra Washington, and I am at the Spanish Monastery. Please tell me a little bit, Sandra, where have you taken me now?
I'm taking you inside the cloisters for a wonderful tour to view this beautiful place and tell you the story of how it came to be that it got here to Florida. This was built by King Alfonso, King Alfonso VII, as a victory over the Moors when he was in Spain. Now at that time in Spain, now we have just one king for Spain, but at that time kings were over different provinces, and he was the king for Castile and Leon. And you'll see throughout when I give you, as I'm giving you the tour, you'll see castles and lions, and those are his crest and his symbol. So this was a great victory for him at that time, and he built it in support of also the monks that were living here in the area at the time. So this is a wonderful piece of architecture because it's also the oldest building in the Western Hemisphere.
I'm so glad you mentioned that because it was officially built between
1133 and 1141 that it was built, and brought over piece by piece, and that's where the strange story begins for us. Because in order for William Hearst, as we learned a moment ago, that he purchased it to bring it over here, in order to do so, he had to have it dismantled brick by brick.
Amazing, huh?
And it was really amazing, considering at that time there was no place to make crates. He had to buy a lumber yard. He had to buy sawmills and bring it over from the Americas and start making the crates. He hired all the villagers at that time to get this done. And piece by piece, they started to put this inside of a crate.
Did somebody number it? Good.
This is where that history begins. But in order to do that, he had to get masons and people to number it and put it inside of the crate. But as fate would have it, as he's trying to get it transferred from Segovia, Spain, over to Lisbon, Portugal, where the ship is, to carry it over to the Americas.
Because Segovia is quite a bit inland.
Quite a bit. He had to get it on a train, on a rail, and as he started, the rail track started to give way because of the weight.
Too heavy.
They had to stop, help rebuild a mile or two of the rail.
Wow.
And then continue on and finally get it on the ship.
A logistical nightmare. Yeah, but not one ship would hold the whole monastery?
It was the SS Virdam, and when we go into the gift shop, you will see the performer invoice.
Wow.
All the pieces and everything there.
That's fascinating. Very good. I'm sure you've got more interesting stuff for me. We'll come back in another clip. Thank you, Sandra.